Okay, we're ready. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So happy Sunday to you all. I hope you had a very good weekend, and I hope your day has been great. This is like the first sit down video I've done since like my get to know me video, but now I have an actual tripod and a ring light, so it's working pretty well. I have a good background. So yeah, I'm kind of just gonna get right into the topic, and I'm excited. So yeah, so this is like the first like part of like my witchcraft series. I don't know how many parts I'm gonna do. It depends on how many topics I do videos for. But this is part 1, and I decided to start with pendulums because this is like the first thing that I got into when I was going into witchcraft. When I first started, I used to like put myself in the closet and then I just talked to the spirit guide or spirit. So yeah, it was actually pretty fun. I met a lot of cool spirits, so that's cool. So I'm just gonna start with the basics. I'm gonna go grab my pendulum and then. Ow. So I have this moon crystal. It's selenite, and if you don't know, selenite is a self-cleansing crystal, so it cleanses it by itself. I also have this pendulum board. It has yes and no, so like it goes where it knows where to swing. It's really pretty. You can see the ring light. So when I'm not using it, I usually just leave this on here with my pendulum on top of it, so that way the selenite cleanses it from any like energies. When it was used. So yeah, you don't have to get this. I just use this to like cleanse it, and it fits perfectly on it. So yeah. Okay, so pendulums. Pendulums are basically any weighted object that can be held on like a string or a chain. This pendulum is this like crystal is rose quartz, and rose quartz is like good for love or like friendship, and it's just like a really like positive like and friendly crystal. My first pendulum actually was a yo-yo that I got. It works pretty well actually, so yeah. But I eventually cleansed that, and then I started using that, and that one works really well too. So for pendulums, you want to make sure, before you start using a pendulum, you want to make sure that you cleanse it, and you cleanse any previous energies that may be lingering on it. So there's different types where you can cleanse. You can smoke cleanse, you can like burn some herb, and then you can put it like around the pendulum and like repeat positive affirmations, or like just say like I want to remove any previous energies, and then you want to make sure you bring in an herb that will then bring in the good energy. So like Palo Santo works well for that too. You can also sound cleanse. So you can get those bowls where you can go like this, and it makes like a noise, and the sound of it cleanses like the vibrations. It cleanses the energies, or you can put on some music, that works too. Or you can simply just like hold it in your hand and then visualize like a white orb around it that protects it from any negative energies. It really depends on what you're feeling. There's no like right or wrong way. So whatever you feel is best, then that's how you can cleanse. So after you cleanse it, you want to charge it. Set your intention. You can say this pendulum will protect me, or it will protect from any like negative spirits. Or you can say this pendulum will bring me wisdom. It will bring me the truth I need to continue on through my life. Those are just some examples. So once you cleansed it and charged it, you can start using it. So normally I do this on like a table or a desk, but I'll just do it here for now because I'm pretty good with this. You can't really see it, but like this is yes, like over here is yes, this is no. So what I start with is I first ask, am I allowed to use this pendulum? I'm gonna drop it. Hold up, give me a sec. Ow, I popped something. Alright, so, and it might look like I move my hand, but I'm not. Like, I'm really trying not to, because then that can affect it. You can believe me or you can choose not to believe me. It doesn't really matter to me. So yeah. I'll try to tilt it so you all can see. Okay. So as you can see right now, yeah, I'm just gonna scoot closer. As you can see right now, I'm trying to not move, but so basically my hand is right here. I'm not moving it. I'll put it back in place right now. But the pendulum's kind of just like swinging around, so like while there's no questions being asked, my pendulum just like swings around in the same spot. So right now it's just swinging, and it's just basically waiting for me to ask a question. So I'm going to be asking a question now. So the first question I like to ask is swing yes. . And as you can see now, the pendulum is swinging yes based on the board. If you're not using a board, then you can tell it to swing yes. So you can say like swing back and forth for yes, or swing left to right for yes. It really doesn't matter. But for me, I'm swinging it back and forth because I'm using the board. And usually I just tell it like thank you, you may stop now, or something like that. Or you can, it depends on who you're talking to. And now after I finish saying thank you, now it's back to its normal position where it is swinging in a circle. I know it's really hard to tell on camera here. Should I move to the desk? Real quick, I forgot to mention this. You want to use protection. Very important part before using the pendulum. I have a sigil that I always keep. This is like a protection sigil. You can literally just look it up online. Just look up protection sigil, and whichever one you feel like speaks to you the most, then you can use that. And I just keep it next to me so I'm always protected from any negative energies or energies like that are not wanted that may try to talk to the pendulum. Okay, I know it's still a bit hard to see, but just bear with me. Okay, so I'm gonna hold it up here, but basically this is the pendulum. Also make sure to just put affirming actions and say only positive spirits in this space. Only positive energies and positive beings are allowed. And then after you do all that, you can start asking your questions. So after you cleanse, you charge, you make sure you have protection, and then you affirm only positive spirits. You can swing yes and no. And then also what I like to do is I like to make sure and ask, am I allowed to use this pendulum right now? So I'll ask this. Swing around in a big circle. As you can see, I'm trying not to move my hand. And now the pendulum is swinging around in a circle. Swing in a circle to the right. So it might take a little bit of time for it to change direction, but that's like an example of how you can control your pendulum. So now it's swinging towards the right. Then you can ask, if you want certain spirits to come and talk to you, then you can do that. Or if you just want to talk to someone like random spirit that's available, you can also do that. Just definitely make sure you use protection because you are opening a realm where there are spirits present, and you want to make sure you're talking to a good spirit, else it can really affect you. So yes, so I have two spirit guides that I know of. One of them is an archangel and the other is a toad. So a lot of times I talk to my archangel spirit guide, so I'm going to call upon my archangel spirit guide. I'm not going to show their names because I feel like that's a bit too personal, so yeah. I call upon my archangel spirit guide. I kind of just wait to see if he'll respond. So now it's doing a circle. You might feel if you call upon someone, you might kind of just feel their presence or whatever, so that also helps. And then I'll ask, see if they're here. Am I speaking with my archangel spirit guide? So as you can see now, it's swinging back and forth. You drop my hand so you can see it a bit more. Yeah, there we go. Swing bigger. So it's kind of hard for you to see, but it's swinging. It feels like it's swinging a lot. My pendulum usually doesn't swing a lot. It's more like a calm type of pendulum. And so now that you can see it better, that's my example of how you can use it. Thank you, pendulum. So as you can see, that is how you basically use the pendulum, and then the rest is up to you, whatever questions you have left. If you want to find out the names for a pendulum, it might be a little bit time consuming, but what I do is I look up the alphabet, and then I put it right underneath my pendulum. Or actually, no, scratch that. I have it right next to me so I remember the alphabet, and then I first start asking does your name start with the vowel, and then if it says yes, then I'll maybe a number will pop into my head. Does your name have 4 letters? And if it says yes, then I'll think of maybe a name. I might ask their gender. My toad spirit guide is queer, gender queer, so they use they them pronouns. So just gonna ask your gender. But yeah, that's basically all I have for this video. That's the basics of pendulum working. So I hope that you have fun with your pendulum. You can make it yourself. Don't forget that. You don't have to buy like one like these. You can just make it yourself as long as you cleanse it, and then charge it would be best. So yeah, that's all you really need. Hey everyone, so it's editing me right now. And I forgot to mention 2 things. One of them is you can also use crystals when you're using your pendulum. Like if you have a certain like reason, like if you want to be more productive with your pendulum like session, and then you can use it. Second one is very, very important that I totally forgot to mention in the video. But basically, after you're done asking like all your questions, you have to say goodbye. Like you have to be like, okay, I'm going to leave now. Goodbye. And then like close it. Because like if you don't say goodbye and you kind of just like leave it on your desk and you walk away and you don't come back to it, then you kind of just leave like the portal open. So any spirits can literally like come in your house, and then like that just, it's not good. So you want to make sure you say goodbye. But yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching my video. I hope you learned a lot about pendulums and how to start using them so you can begin your witchcraft or spiritual journey, or just if you want to use it, it works a lot. A lot of people use it like for like little things, or you can get multiple pendulums for different uses. You can get some to use on others, like if they need help or whatever. Like some people just use it for like, should I go to McDonald's or should I go to Burger King, like stuff like that. If you probably want to use your pendulum for more than just that, but I mean like if you really want to, I'm like, okay. But yeah, I hope you have a lot of fun. And don't forget to be like safe and stuff. And I'll see you all on our next video for this series. Bye!